Hey, hello everybody. On this Sunday afternoon, this is when I'm broadcasting this. I thought I'd update because I've had a few questions and I want to make sure that we're clear about the upcoming Hit the Mark Summit. For those of you who um, are planning on attending or thinking about attending, here is the one of our flyers for the upcoming summit. It's going to really be great. We're going to do live taping, blah, blah, blah. Pastor Russell will be there. We've talked about it at length. It's from Friday night. I think at 6 p.m. it starts, and dinner is served at 6:30 or something like that. We have Vespers Friday night. Of course, we have song service. My brother Eric is going to lead it like he did last year. Very powerful when he does that. Then we have Vesper Thought. As a matter of fact, Esther is leading us off this year on our Friday night Vesper. Then we have Sabbath morning. We have our early Vesper before breakfast. Then we have breakfast we're serving. Then we have an extended Sabbath school, which is from, let me make sure I got my time right, from 9 to 10:30. Instead of 9 to 10, it'll be 9 to 10:30. Then we'll have our 11 o'clock service with Pastor Freddie Russell with the music interspersed. After that, we're going to have lunch served, excellent menu. After lunch, we're going to have off-site activity, which we're going to be at Stone Mountain Park. By the way, if you registered for the summit, we will take care of your parking pass because you got to pay. It's either 10 or 20 bucks to get into Stone Mountain Park. I can't remember. It's either 10 or 20. But if you registered, we'll have that. We got you covered on that. But after lunch, we'll have downtime. Some people want to hike the mountain or walk around the lake, whatever they want to do, take a nap. I don't know. Then Sabbath evening, we'll get back together for another Vesper service with supper served. We're going to serve supper Saturday night, along with another song service, music, Vesper message. Then Sunday morning, we're going to have breakfast. We're served breakfast again for all those that are there, and end out around 12. Now, someone asked me today, I was at a church function today, and they asked, they said, well, listen, we live so close, we don't really need to stay there. And I think there was some confusion. You don't have to have a hotel to come to the summit. We just have that as a convenience for those who are either coming from out of town or for those who live in town who say, I just want to stay on there for the weekend. But if you live nearby and you want to drive there Friday and go back home and come back Sabbath and go back home, come back Sunday, or whatever combination, you don't have to have an hotel. So don't feel like you have to take on that added expense. We just arranged that for those who needed it and wanted it. We got a reduced rate. And they're very nice rooms, but don't feel like you have to have a hotel to come to the summit. You can just register. Your registration fee will cover all your food for the time you're there, our great giveaways that we've worked on for you. So you're covered. Your parking is covered as well. But don't feel like you have to have a hotel. If you want a hotel, then you want to go to the links that we've shared at the Evergreen Resort and book you a room at the reserved rate. I mentioned Sabbath during our broadcast. The last time I checked, we had either 6 or 8 rooms. We increased it twice, but we had 6 or 8 rooms at the reduced rate that you can go under the link and give you that reduced rate. So I just wanted some clarification on that. People are still registering. We still have room for people. We're going up to 150 people. 150 people, we got to call it quits. We're still raising money. Thank you for those who sent in money yesterday. As always, people are sending us donations. Thank you so much. It's going to be a great thing. It's a lot of work. It's a labor of love. And when I say labor, it's labor, but it's a labor of love. We're looking forward to this event. This is going to be a high weekend in Atlanta for Hit the Mark. So that's what I wanted to share. Let me just see here. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. Hey, Hong is watching us from Malaysia. Sandra is in down under. Sandra, you know I'll be in Australia making a tour in October through November. I'll be there. So maybe I'll get to cross paths with you again. Hey, what's up, Fanny? Okay, that was it. Don't feel obligated to get a room, but come to the summit. This is not just something that just happens all the time. There's no guarantee it's going to happen next year. Last year was incredible. This year, we are convinced it's going to be equally as well received. But there's no guarantee it'll happen next year. So don't say, I'll just go next year. You better come. And I talked to some people today where I was at today, and they were like, yeah, I should come. Even if you're not a member of our class or you just heard about the summit, for the price, just come. You can't go out with your family and get 5 meals in a nice place in Atlanta for less than what we're charging for 5 meals. You can't do it. And I've done it where it costs a lot more per meal than what we're charging. But anyway, so much for that. Okay, I hope everybody's had a great weekend. If you have any questions, reach out to myself or Darian or Esther or Phil or Eric. And we'll be happy to answer your questions. We got more information to share later, but I just wanted to make sure everybody understood that today. So I'm just rambling now, but I hope everybody has a great rest of the weekend and a very good week. God bless you all.